Your hair is so dark.
So
It's
dark.
it's giving Miley Cyrus Vogue cover 2008. That's how dark it looks
Ooh.
right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's just the lighting or not, but
No, it kind of is this dark.
is
Every
it really?
people like ask me if it's black, but it's just like a dark brown.
Yeah. No, it's
Apparently,
like
it's
it's
only
giving
like
that.
wow. I should I should recreate it.
You should get a little sheet and have Rachel take a photo of you.
Yeah.
All risque. That'd be a good Insta photo. Bitch, I am so fucking mad.
I am mad. Like mad.
And like, we'll get into it and everything. But guys, we are starting this episode knowing that Miley Cyrus did not attend the 2023 Met Gala
The Met Gala red carpet is happening as we speak.
as we
I
speak.
have my roommate in the other room is watching the live stream of the red carpet, and I have given her permission to interrupt if something incredible is to happen.
Crazy happens.
Yeah.
Well, Doja Cat came as a cat.
She came
So
as
I don't,
Karl Lagerfeld's cat.
yeah. So I don't know if anything can top that, but
I think so far everyone's been doing so well. Like the everyone
yeah. Yeah, Doja Cat stood out to me. I love that she was hitting her jewel or vaping while she was on the red carpet. That was iconic.
that pisses me off that she's still doing that because she couldn't go to Lollapalooza because of that damn vape.
I know. She's an addict. You know, it kind of humanizes her though.
It does. It really does.
It does. But anyway, let's dive into today's episode. I'm really happy to have you back because it's been a minute. It's been like a month. You've been so busy. Oh, what's going on? What's going on?
Rachel's yelling at me because I was talking shit about Doja Cat. Can you come tell me what you just said?
She said, "Stop talking about my bitch."
It's not nicotine. It's just flavored air. It's not a real vape.
That's what my
My
mom says.
my bad.
That's what my mom
Apologies.
says.
Apologies to Miss Cat. Anyway,
I
yes,
mean,
I have been so busy. Work
you
has
just,
been
yeah.
wild. We just opened a brand new restaurant. So fun.
Gosh, it looks
Love
so
being part of it.
fancy.
It's so fancy. We had like a
Is
huge event for it, and it's been a lot of fun. But yes, I was so busy. So I missed y'all last week, but Molly had a
we
super fun
didn't.
episode without me.
Yeah, it just wasn't as fun without you. But I feel like not much was happening then anyway, so it was kind of good timing. But
Yeah,
since we've actually had a few minor things happen that we can
we
talk
have.
about,
I know. She's been giving.
she's been giving a new hair color.
Brunette Miley!
She copied you.
Yeah, let's have it on record that my hair was dark first.
It literally, well, what we know because she's in hiding, but
Right. For all we
Brunette
know,
is
it could have been
back.
like this for a month. Brunette is back.
There was like news articles about her changing her hair color. That's how iconic her hair is and still and always will be.
Well, I was just looking back at our past episodes because actually I was trying to find the one where we went through all of Miley's past Met Gala outfits, and I was going
Yeah,
to
that
tell
was like one of
y'all,
the beginnings.
yeah, and I was going to tell y'all that you can go back and listen to that because as of this Met Gala, nothing has changed. Um, from Miley's
Literally.
Met Gala history. But anyway, there's an episode that's called If Miley Goes Brunette, the internet will crash or something like that.
Oh my gosh, yes, there is.
I think it
And
was
it did.
close. I think, yeah. I think we predicted the future.
Yeah, I didn't know if this would happen actually, but she went to her stylist. Her stylist is Bradley Kenneth, and he was crowned Stylist of the Year at the LA Fashion Awards.
Yeah,
And so she got out for him. I feel like if it wasn't for him, she would have never left her house. But
true.
she did a great speech.
We've been best friends for over a decade, and I am just ecstatic to celebrate his talent and creativity with all of you. Bradley's taste and his originality shines through all of space, and it's my honor to model his genius. Ooh, I guess I didn't need to give you this award because a cute boy's gonna give it to you instead.
First, I just want to say thank you to the Daily Front Row. I'm so grateful to be honored tonight. And I also just want to thank Miley for having the 3 key factors to my success: beauty, that body, and a big budget.
But my most important B is Bradley. But perfect pitch doesn't hurt. I love you. Good night, everyone.
It was really iconic. And our friend Emma, she sent me a Snapchat. She probably sent you the same one. But she sent me a Snapchat after she debuted her hair and was like, her hair looks like the most delicious flavor of ice cream I've ever seen. And I looked at it and I was like, bitch, that does look like some like chocolate and caramel swirl action. Does it not? It like, because she still has the blonde, you know? She's like in that phase of like when you're bleach blonde trying to dye your hair dark, I feel like.
Yeah. Well, she's done completely opposite of what she did when it was blonde with those random dark streaks.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's brunette with random blonde streaks. But I wonder if it's going to get darker or if this is just like, I wonder what she's going to do. So I was really hoping we'd see her.
I know, I'm wondering too. Because, yeah, it does kind of look in between, but like we were talking about.
Who fucking knows?
The last one, that one was almost, she's just doing different things that no one's ever done before because that's what she does with her hair. Miley just does things and then it becomes a trend. Like actually on the red carpet for the Met Gala tonight, Cara Delevingne was wearing this like mullet basically. And I was like, Rachel said it. She was like, oh, she's giving Miley's mullet.
Yeah. I've been watching the live stream until I got on. And just hoping and praying like maybe this is all scam and she'll show up.
I know. People on Twitter were like, it's been confirmed that Miley's not going. And
they were saying earlier that she was going.
Prove it. What's your source? And it's like, should we just get into it, our rant about why she's not there?
Yes, let's do it.
Okay, I just can't even believe that she's not there because how many times has she been seen wearing head to toe Chanel?
Yeah, and she made like a whole post on Twitter when Karl passed away, and she's been very outspoken about her love for him.
Yeah, and he's done photo shoots with her. Like, I can't even believe that she's not there. This is
I know.
Like, I mean, part of me was like, I know she's not going to go because she's having her little endless summer vacation and taking a vacation from being a pop star. But but then part of me was like, no, because for sure she'll be there because this is honoring Karl and
yes,
she's done so much with him and I just feel like all she talks about is how much she loves Chanel all the time.
Yes, and she's so passionate about high fashion, and like you said, she loves Karl. And I feel like to go back to like the stylist award thing, like she showed out for him.
Right.
She's very much a person that like shows out for people she loves, not necessarily for the fame or for the red carpet. I feel like she only does things if it matters to her now.
Truly.
She's so like picky on what she does now. And I just thought this would be, I'm so mad. I literally texted you. I was like, why am I angry?
No, because anger. Like, this isn't just disappointment. This is anger.
I'm not disappointed. I'm angry.
Yeah.
I'm furious.
Yeah.
I'm furious. I'm steaming. And like, I always say like Twitter, like stay on Twitter. Everyone's very dramatic. And I'm always like, oh my gosh, guys, like leave her alone.
I know.
But I'm part of that right now.
I was
on there and I was seeing other people complain about it. And I was like, yeah, I'm fucking mad too. Like, and it's just like during her biggest potential era.
And that's what Rachel and I were literally just talking about. Her biggest potential era. This
could be bigger than Bangers if she put like a little bit of effort.
No, for sure. I just saw today someone like on Twitter or some like actual article, perhaps. I don't remember what it was. People are saying that she's going to be more recognizable for Flowers than for Party in the USA and Wrecking Ball. And I think that's true because, I mean, here comes Gen Z eating it up on TikTok and they weren't even around when Party in the USA was big.
Yeah.
It's been number one for how long? It's like, it's been her biggest thing. And on top of that, it's like the entire world is now on board with being Miley Cyrus fans because of this song Flowers. And then here she is doing nothing.
Going to her boyfriend's concerts and his merch.
And it's like also, I mean, I feel like she always looks pretty, but like arguably like her prettiest era, she's just
She
serving
looks
looks.
really good.
She just looks so good. And she's
Like
not.
she's conventionally looking like very stylish.
Yes, yeah. Like
Like
and like I
yeah.
said, like and getting America's approval for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very upsetting because it's like the if she didn't have her new record company, she would not it wouldn't be happening. I feel like her record label is doing everything and she's putting nothing into it. But
Yeah.
imagine if she put even like an ounce. Imagine if she put the same energy into bangers like as she like imagine if she put the same energy into this era as she did to bangers.
Yeah. I know.
Like bangers would be like, who's that? I feel like. Not
Totally.
that I'm even saying that flowers and everything is better than bangers. I'm just saying from like a GP standpoint, like the general public feels more accepting towards this era than
Uh,
bangers. So I feel like it would have helped a lot.
yeah, I know.
Pisses me off.
I know.
The side note, the Kardashians were there, and I heard for like the last 7 months that they weren't going to be there.
I heard that too, and I actually watched their interview on the red carpet, and
I
Karl
did
had like a
too.
huge impact in all of their careers, so of course they're there.
Yeah, I feel like that's really what helped. I don't know who started that rumor.
Who knows?
Um, but yeah, Brunette is back. The internet
Brunette.
broke. I'm so excited. Also wondering like, is the rumors about Endless Summer Vacation Volume 2, is that going to be dark hair Brunette Lee? I feel like that would be good.
People were on Twitter were like putting her blonde hair um
Yeah, I saw
and
this.
then the dark hair and being like the AM and the PM.
Yes,
Stop,
and
because then what if like yeah, volume 2 is PM Miley? Come on. Come on. See, we
and
need to
people
be on her marketing team. We
literally
prove
and
again and
people.
again.
Did you see the tweets that were like Miley Stewart, Hannah Montana?
Yes.
Well, that was really funny too. But yeah, I just don't know. Like even her social media team, like I just don't get it.
So, but she just posted another picture lately, and the caption was, "I'm sorry that you're jaded." I know that we are all talking about maybe a rumor of a Jaded remix or like a Jaded coming out as like the next single.
I
Um,
think so, yeah.
But when?
When? And is she gonna be brunette? Because that just doesn't, I don't know. There's something about changing your hair though in the middle of an era that's unlike her.
I
Don't
know.
you think?
Yeah, totally. Because one of my ideas for today's episode was because of the new hair. We could talk about like, I mean, her eras are defined by her hair, are they not?
True. Oh my gosh. Girl, that could be a whole episode.
That's what I'm saying. But I felt we had a better one for today. But yeah, you bring up a good point. It's crazy that she changed it in the middle of well, of what we think is the middle of an era. Maybe she's over it
Ye-
already.
Yeah, who fucking knows? We should talk about that maybe. I'm sure we'll have another episode where we have nothing to talk about. So,
I'm sure. Well, yeah, maybe you're onto something that the hair is different. So volume 2 is coming, which could be, I guess we could call
iconic.
another era part 2.
Yeah, which will be interesting because I don't feel like we got enough from this album. I don't feel like it was a lot of music,
I
a lot of
agree.
content.
Don't
So
you
I'm
think
waiting.
enough time has passed that they would have released it already? How long does a deluxe usually come out after?
I
It's
don't
not
think it'll be a
deluxe though, because
deluxe
it's part
though.
2.
Like maybe this one will be towards the end of summer, as this one was like gearing up for summer. The end of summer, so that she's saying, "Don't worry, summer's almost over, but
Summer's
it's gonna be endless summer
it's gonna be
vacation,
endless.
biatch."
See, you know, as maybe we should just title this album "Miley, Please Hire Us to Be Your Marketing Committee."
True, true. She needs the same energy that Taylor Swift does.
Oh, please,
How
no,
nice.
no.
I would love that. Sorry. I would love like anything more than this.
Ugh,
Like I will
yeah,
take anything.
that's
Like
true.
that lucky ass fandom. They get everything and more. And you
It's
can't
true.
disagree.
It's true. Fine, it's true.
So yeah, there was reports earlier that she was going to be there, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's happening!" And we were like really getting excited for it, and then it was like confirmed that she's not going to be there. And then I found out that Max is currently in New York City as of yesterday, which is where the Met Gala is being hosted.
Yeah. I thought I
I'm not
saw,
saying she's with him, but she seems to be always with him.
yeah. I saw someone, and I know that everyone on Twitter is always trolling, but they said that she was spotted at JFK. Like, I guess who knows if that's true or not. People can just say whatever
Yeah,
they want, and I'll believe it. So,
and Becky will believe it. Becky will send it to the group chat and be like, "Oh my gosh, guys." And then I'll be like, "Hey, that was not real."
well, okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like when I saw her brown hair, I was like, is this some sort of AI?
An
Am I being
edit
punked?
or like an edit because everyone's been editing her hair.
Yeah. But alas.
Alas, did you see that she is confirmed to be in this show called Human Resources that's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Like as like a voice character
Yeah.
for their
What's
second
this all
season?
about? Is
I don't
she
know.
just
I
like
didn't even
for
know
one
about the show.
episode? I didn't
I
either.
think so. It's a guest star role. So
That's
but like
fun.
why?
She's
Bitch,
getting back into
you
acting.
girl, she could have put that energy into her album.
The little energy that she clearly has. She's
Literally,
wasting it being a voice actor.
Anna, oh my God. Guys, we promise we're fans. Don't come after us. We only criticize because we love.
We love, right?
It's like tough love, you know. We do have
Exactly.
to talk about what happened. Time is nothing. Last week, whenever there was, you actually sent it to me first, and I didn't open it till later in the day. But this Clara Pierce.
Oh my God, how could I forget? Yes. Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about Clara Pierce.
So it's crazy. I was at work one day, and like I have about so like sometimes I won't even look at my text messages until like the end of the day. And I saw you sent me a Spotify, it looked like from the outside a Spotify song.
Uh-huh.
And you had sent it to me at like 8 a.m., but I didn't open it yet
And
because
all
I
I
wasn't
said
like
with
ready
it,
to listen. I thought you just sent me like a song. And I was like, oh, like, because I send people songs too sometimes. And I thought you sent me a song to listen to. So I was like, I'm going to wait till later to listen to this song when I can and I'm not at work. But I saw the little picture and I didn't think anything of it. It looked like a fucking indie album or something. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But then I'm at work doing my whole thing and my coworker taps me on the shoulder. She's like, "What do you think about all this?" And she like shows me this like TikTok video. And it's a TikTok user going crazy and they're like, "Who's Clara Pierce? Is this Miley Cyrus like uploading like a secret album like and all these TikTok conspiracies?" I'm like, "Bitch, I haven't been online for what, like 6 hours. When did
Lit
this happen?"
literally.
And so then I'm like, "Wait, what?" And I look on my my work computer. I'm like looking this up. I see this and I'm like, all of these song names look very familiar. I'm like, I think
Mm-hmm.
these are leaks. Like, and I listened to one and I was like, I've heard this before. It was the one Fucked Up Forever. I forgot what it
Yeah,
was renamed with Juice World. I said, this is this, and my coworkers are looking at me like, how do you know this song? And I'm like, bitch, like, how would I not know this song? And
yeah,
then I'm like, wait a minute, Becky sent me this. And I opened my phone and you had sent me it. And that's when I started texting you back about it.
yeah. Oh my God. Well, yeah, so I woke up and was like immediately scrolling TikTok because I'm sick. And um
Oh,
no, not sick, like sick in the head because I rot my brain on TikTok. Anyway,
I thought you
immediately
meant like
first
caca.
no. First thing I do when I wake up is scroll TikTok because there's something wrong with me. And it was that
I
this
think
was what I
everyone does
saw.
that.
And they're like, look at this song. It's called Sagittarius. And it sounds just like Miley Cyrus. So immediately I go look at this Claire Pierce thing. And yeah, then I start going down the rabbit hole of TikTok. Everyone's like these conspiracy theories, and they're like, Miley Cyrus secretly released all of these songs because she wants to get number one under a fourth name. Because, like, obviously
That was
Hannah
the
Montana,
stupidest one,
Ashley
though.
O, Miley
Yeah, yeah.
Cyrus, and now Clara Pierce. But the weirdest part of it is that, like, this person's, like, profile picture was, like, this Asian woman. And it's like, okay, but
Like
Miley
a
would,
middle-aged Asian woman, it looked like.
yeah. And so, first of all, there's just so many aspects of this that like, well, of course Miley wouldn't do that, but like that one was the biggest one for me that I was like, what? Wouldn't she at least put like a red wig on this time, like, and have the same face, but whatever. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I start listening to them, and I will say, I feel like whoever did this did put like a little bit of like production onto it, because they did sound a little bit better than like the leaks that you find anywhere else, which was a little bit like, did Miley do this? But like there was like 0.5% of me was like, maybe Miley did do this, but I mean, I knew that this was not, because the thing with leaks is that after the song's leaked, like an artist is never going to release that for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But anyway, so yeah, so then it started blowing up, and I think it was by like 2 p.m. it had been taken down. So the date on it though was the same day that Endless Summer Vacation was released. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, and so it's either like it took all of us this long to find it, or I think you can like backdate something, and it could have been released, like uploaded
Oh,
that day and said that it was the same day as Endless Summer Vacation.
that makes sense. Yeah, I just remember texting you about it and talking to my coworkers, kind of freaking out. And I didn't listen to it yet because I was talking to people and texting you. And then when I got back on my work computer, I was like, well, I'm going to listen to this a little bit since I'm like
Yeah.
working. I literally went back to the tab and all of a sudden my Spotify refreshed and it was all gone.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
her
was like,
team
what the
was,
fuck?
they were hard at work to get that taken down for sure.
Because like also if it was popping like that on TikTok, like of course they're going to see that it's trending. Like, but
Exactly.
my thoughts were, these are my theories. I was
Okay.
like, my first initial thoughts were, oh, she dropped this album because she wasn't able to with her record company or like with her record label.
Yeah.
Like Columbia wouldn't let her or something, like these specific songs.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe she did that. Which that was a long shot to me. And then the second one was I just thought like a fan uploaded it, like the leaks, so that
Yeah.
they could easily listen to it. But how
Yeah.
do you become a verified artist? Because
It was verified. I have
she
no
was
idea.
verified.
I have no idea.
I think you have to do something. Like you have to, I don't know, but
Because there's nothing else on it. Like it wasn't like it was, they had their own music before, released a couple of stuff, and then added this on top of it. Like that was the only music that was there.
yeah, no, yeah, that was kind of crazy. That came up to me like I was like, what the hell is this? Clara Pierce, so fucking
I
random.
know. No, I
Um,
totally did listen to it top to bottom, because
good.
I had to know. And it did make me sad. I was like, oh, some of these are so good.
Yeah, right.
But
They're so good. Rip.
oh well.
I
How
also
ratty.
saw, yeah, how ratty. Also, whoever did that, like, damn, you're kind of brave.
No, wait, because she was like tweeting about it. And she was like, I'm sorry, but please don't. Or I think they said, like, put me in jail, don't sue me, because I don't even have enough money to buy my antidepressants or something.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Was that a fake account?
I don't know. It could have been an edit. But
Because
it
why
was
would she
Clara
put that out
Pierce.
there?
If you're gonna do that, there's something wrong. I don't
I don't
know.
know. I feel like I could see a lot of smugglers doing some of that shit. But I don't feel like you would post about it to try to get, I don't feel like the person got caught though. It's
I
probably
have
wasn't
no
even their
idea.
picture, you know?
I
It was
wonder
probably
what
like,
the I wonder what the repercussions were.
I bet they didn't get caught. I mean, if they use like one of those blockers that where you can't see like your IP address and shit,
If
it's
they're
kind of
smart
like some
enough, yeah.
hackers don't get caught, you know?
Yeah. Who knows?
Who
That was just
knows?
crazy. That was a
That was
whirlwind of a
crazy.
day. And then after it got taken down, though, it like one of the songs was still a song on TikTok. It was like a sound that you could use. I'm sure that that got taken down too, but it lasted longer than the music did on Spotify.
Do you remember which one it was?
It was fucked up forever, I'm pretty sure.
Because it's that should have been released.
I know. I
That
know.
pisses me off. Um, Miley started following SZA on Instagram, And Miley, like a week ago, congratulated her on getting a #1 spot on Billboard. And then whenever Miley got her
Oh
#1 spot,
yeah.
SZA was like, "Congrats, Miley! Like excited to work together." Do you think a collab's coming? I could see her being on Volume 2.
God, I hope so. That's what we were hoping for the first one.
I know we were
And
hoping
now
for.
are they doing this to like confirm our theories?
I don't know. They could. Who fucking knows nowadays? But I feel like that would be a good ass collab because. But
And we've
also, do
and
you
we've
think it would? They sound so similar.
I think it would. I think it would. I think it
I'd
would.
be like, which one is which? Their voices sometimes sound similar.
They do, but
I feel
but
like
I feel
Miley
like
could
they
make her
would take
voice
that
kind of
into
different
account.
though.
I know. And Miley can make hers different, and then I think at this point SZA can go a little higher than Miley can.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. So
that'd be exciting.
manifesting. Um,
Manifesting.
oh, something else about her hair, my like theory. So she was pictured with a fan a couple of days ago in a grocery store. I don't know if you saw this photo on Twitter. You probably did.
I
People were
did.
freaking out. Her hair was like all up in her hood,
Yeah.
so you couldn't see her hair. I wonder if she's hiding something.
Was this before or after the brown hair came out?
After this was just a few days ago.
Oh, maybe it's different again.
I don't know. Or she was just, I don't know. Also, I did want to mention do you know what a Funko Pop is?
Yes.
A Hannah Montana one
A
is coming
Hannah
out, and
Montana.
I'm gonna have to purchase they.
Snatch that beat.
Um, somebody asked me, they said, "Did you?" Oh, it was Evan. He says, "Did you hear about Angels Like You?" And I was like, "What about it?" And he's like, "It's like coming back."
It's coming back.
TikTok like is so great, but that shit pisses me off sometimes because where were y'all
I know.
in 2020?
It's that video of her training in the sports bra by the
Yeah.
for the Super Bowl. That's when it's like the prettiest that she's ever sang that song. I made a tweet. Someone like I mean, I was seeing that video over and over again on TikTok and on Twitter, and I had
Yeah.
like made a tweet comment at one of them, and I was like, "Here we are bringing this era back because we have nothing else to do." Got a little bit of traction on that one.
I'm proud of you. That was a good
Thank,
one.
thank you.
Yeah, it's number 46 on global Spotify.
I know.
Crazy.
It's yeah, not only becoming like a TikTok song, but it's like coming back up in the charts.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's insane. I'm here for it though. I
Yeah,
love
we'll
that
take
song.
it. So good.
All right. Should we dive into Miley's relationship collaborations with Karl Lagerfeld? I never say his
Yeah.
name right.
Yeah, I thought that would be fun to talk about. Even though I thought it'd be way more fun if she was there, but
Yeah.
regardless, the Met Gala is happening tonight. They are honoring Karl Lagerfeld, the designer for Chanel.
He's a
And
photographer too.
and he's got a
He
little
does
bit of
everything.
history with Miley Cyrus, so I thought we could talk about their relationship. For those of you watching video, I wanted to point out that I'm sitting in my bed right now, and if I pan up, um,
True.
this
That
is
is from
what's
that.
hanging above my bed. Oh my
I
God, you
love it.
can't see because of the glare. This is
Oh my
embarrassing.
God, we're gonna get nudity
I know.
like censored.
But I have a shot from her photo shoot with Karl Lagerfeld. It's the one where she's like within a bunch of stuffed animals on this one, completely in the nude. And it's got his quote on it. It says, "Your body is youth incarnate. I think, in fact, you are a very decent girl and well educated. You just like to provoke. What is more fun than to shock the bourgeois anyway?" That's what he said.
True.
That's what he said about her. So I just think that's a
Yeah,
beautiful photo of her, and it's fun. So that was part of their shoot that they did for the magazine.
which I loved. This one is really, this is a really pretty shoot because I feel like you don't see these photos a lot for whatever reason. Like I don't see
No,
like
you don't.
fan accounts like posting of the shoot, but I just feel like her makeup and her look and like everything about it looks so good.
Yeah.
Um,
She has like really long lashes on, which we don't see on her very often.
true.
And her
And
eyes just look so blue.
They do. It like because the water really like brings it out. It's like sexual, but it's not like I don't know, it's just like very what's the word? Elegant still. I don't know how to explain it.
Totally.
But
It's like
this was
sexy and elegant
2014,
at the same
right?
time. Yeah, something like that.
I feel like it was yeah. She was
Yeah, it's just
21.
it's so simple, but like it's not at the same time, you know?
Yeah, no, I love it. I posted the one photo of her with the bunny ears for Easter, I think, on her account.
Yeah.
And he actually took these photos.
Not only is like Miley, I think, really proud to be wearing Chanel and like doing this photo shoot with Karl. I think Karl was honored to be able to shoot Miley because I think he was like a pretty big Miley fan.
Oh yeah, there was a photo of him carrying posing with the banger CD.
Posing
And
with
we'll
the
put that
banger
in the video.
CD.
If you're
Yeah.
watching the video, you'll see it. But yeah, that was iconic. And that was
Yeah.
I think that was like in 2013, right when it came out. Um
hmm
but you gotta think like crazy art people love crazy art people. So it's
It's
like
true. Well, they get each other, you know.
they get it. Lagerfeld poses with Cyrus's new banger CD, presenting it delicately with one black leather fingerless motto glove covered hand.
Always.
Yeah.
Here's Miley again, being friends with some old white guy, you know?
She loves the old white men. She really do. He passed away, I think in like 2019, right?
I think so that yeah. I have her Instagram post pulled up if you'd like me to read it to you.
Sure.
She says, Karl Lagerfeld with a black heart. You will never be forgotten, and forever you'll be missed. In recent years, we have and will continue to lose so many legends. Time goes by, and inevitably we lose the ones who paved the path before us to thrive. This changes everything. We have to take responsibility, step in and step up. We have to use more compassionate resources. We have to sustain. We have to get creative, make something new while honoring the hard work done for us. We have to do what pioneers like Karl would want us to do, make big impacts and change the world through fashion. She
Period.
she gets like her inspiration gets like so deep, I think, and it's so cool because I think fashion is something that is important to her, even though like when's the last time we've seen her on a red carpet? She doesn't do it very often, but like she's
Yeah.
always, you know, like into yeah,
The top
wearing different
shit
stuff and yeah.
and like high fashion shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, rip to, I was really gonna name this episode like the Miley Met Gala or some shit, but now we can't. It's
I
okay, maybe
know.
next year, right? Ha ha ha. We said that last year, the year before. Ha 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 ha.
I just feel like a clown. I really, really, really thought this time.
Clown. I know, I really did too.
Because of all this that we just went over.
And because, yeah, especially this is like, if there was any Met Gala that she would go to, this would be the one.
This would be the one.
This would be the one. This would be the one.
We thought.
Anyway, any other thoughts for today's episode?
We actually did have a lot to cover, didn't we?
We
This was a good
did.
one.
This was a good one. It was a good little catch up.
She does like everything all at once and then goes MIA again. It's fine.
True. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll see. This was a good episode, though.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for listening today. We'll catch you in 2 weeks. Make sure to follow us on Instagram for all the latest updates.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to Talk Miley to Me, your favorite Miley Cyrus fan podcast. I'm Molly.
And I'm Becky.
It's like being in a group chat with your best friends.
When you're not listening, catch us on Instagram at Talk Miley to Me Podcast, on Twitter and TikTok at Talk Miley to Me, or you can watch our podcast on YouTube at Talk Miley to Me.
Talk to you soon.